How do you identify an investor-friendly real estate agent or realtor? How do you know if you have the right person that's really going to help you reach your investment goals? Hi, I'm Veronica Woods, and if you're interested in keeping more money in your pocket when you're buying or selling real estate to build that empire, you'll want to go ahead and hit the subscribe button on this Real Estate Wisdom channel now. In this video series, I'm going to cover the questions that you should ask before hiring a real estate professional to help you with your real estate investing goals. Now, the right advisor can help you not only build wealth, but dodge those landmines that inevitably come up in the real estate process. Now, if you think that all a realtor does is open doors for you and send you listings, think again, because you probably don't have the right person by your side, if I could say so. Now, even with all the technology that we have today, and admittedly a lot more easy access to data, you can't downplay experience. So there's a lot that goes from when you have that idea to buy an investment property to actually get to the point where you're earning cash flow. There's a lot of stuff that happens in between, and the experience of the right realtor by your side can make the difference. Now, I know you watching this video, you're probably a professional in whatever your industry and field, and you know what you're good at, and you know what you can stand and say, this is my lane. And you have people that work around your profession that may dabble in what you do. And you can recognize the difference between that dabbler and the person who's the expert. Now, this is not to say that the dabbler is bad, good or bad, but it's about what you're truly expert in. So this video is not about good or bad realtors. It's just being clear around what is meant by investor friendly, and really more than investor friendly, investor expert, in order to help you reach your real estate goals. Now I'll jump into the first 3 of 5 questions that you should ask when you're trying to determine if you're sitting in front of an investor friendly agent. Now, the first question is, how often do they work with investors? Is it day in, day out, or is it on occasion? Now, a investor-friendly agent who works with investors day in, day out, they'll be the ones that are going to be able to better position you to win in order to make deals. So they're going to be able to know which deal terms are going to fly based on the market in neighborhood right now, and which ones are going to fall flat. They'll know how to tell you how to make an offer on a bank-owned property versus a property owned by an estate with multiple heirs that's vacant, or a property that's being sold by a tired landlord. They all have different nuances. The investor-friendly agent also will have a lot more experience in dealing with distressed properties or properties with different title issues. Now, if they can't get you the direct answer, which is going to inevitably pop up along the way, during that time between when you love the property and getting possession, and they really are surprises along the way. If they can't answer the question directly, they're going to have a go-to team of attorneys, title agents, lenders, sometimes even insurance agents that are going to help you protect your interests and protect the deal. The second question you should ask is whether they have experience representing buyers or sellers with tenant-occupied properties. Now, if you're a buyer, you're going to have additional due diligence to complete in order to evaluate the leases for these existing tenants. And you're going to want to have somebody on your side. They're going to help you ask the right questions to help you determine whether it would be best to have the property delivered vacant and find your own tenants, or if it's a good idea to actually keep the existing tenants. If you're a seller, you're going to want to have someone to help you assess whether your existing tenants are going to be an obstacle or big challenge to you selling the property for the optimal price or the highest price. So you may need someone to give you ideas about incentives to help your good tenants help you sell the property, or help you legally get bad tenants to exit the property before you put the home on the market. So again, that you have the best opportunity to get the highest price for your property. The third question you should ask is, do they invest? Personally, I believe that the fact that I am an investor helps me empathize with my clients. I remember the first investment that I made. I remember that pit in my stomach of, am I doing the right thing? And taking on the landlord hat for the first time. I remember that, and that really helps me relate to clients, especially the newer investors. Generally, I also believe that investors, because they're a part of investor networks for themselves personally, as well as from a business perspective, just have a larger network, a pool of potential buyers and sellers of investors that they can draw upon. By the nature of local meetups and online networks, there's just kind of access to more potential people that you can do deals with. I do not subscribe to the school of thought that working with a realtor who's also an investor puts too much competition, so they become more competitive than mentor. I don't believe that, because I really think that's more of a scarcity versus abundance mentality, and I just not who I am personally. I think there's enough deals to go around, and I think as you build relationships with realtors who are investors too, it creates a lot of opportunities for business partnerships. A few of my clients, have approached me, and we're pursuing doing partnerships together. That's not something that you have to do, but knowing that your real estate advisor thinks of you as a business partner versus a competitor, I think that's a positive thing. And I also think that you really have to, at the end of the day, figure out if the person you're working with is more of an investor first, who has a license that helps people on the side, they're part-time when it makes sense to them, or are they primarily looking to help other people build wealth, or that's their primary business, is the brokerage or property management business. And so they have a scalable model to be able to serve their clients as well as invest on the side for themselves. The other thing to think about, as a realtor or any individual, we may not all have the same financial objectives or resources. So I think it's a mistake to think about everyone as a possible competitor, or that there's not enough deals around there to go around for someone to help you make money as well as make money themselves. The experience of working with investors day in, day out, over and over again, allows the investor-focused agent to offer a higher level of service than one who may be good, but just does not have that type of transactional experience. And if you are a newer investor, this nuance will not only save you time, money, but a ton of headaches along the way. If you want to hear more about the rest of the team, because it's not just a realtor that can save the day, that's critical for real estate success, you're going to want to check out the video that's appearing on the screen now. Thanks for watching. Happy investing. And don't forget to hit the like button for me on this channel.